怯えた世界に惑いながら覚醒を信じる横顔無口な決意願いからこんなに大きな未来 Going to love 気高いほど純粋にただ真実を時として残酷な目で笑うけどありのままの良いのセンス守りたい開けてゆく空に今両手に受け止めて君へ注ぐあの光汚れなき笑顔と自由のサライズもう恐れることはないさ踏み出した地平の先さ新しい始まり行こう永遠の Joy to the world
Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention. I wish Princess Celestia didn't need my help with the Friendship Summit in Griffinstone.
Don't worry. I'll make sure AK Yearling signs your book. I can't believe she's gonna be there. She never goes to conventions. Which, I guess, will be cool for all those other fan ponies. But since you and I know AK Yearling personally, and we know that she's secretly Daring Do herself, it's no big deal. This convention will be fun, but it's nothing to get too excited about. So excited!
You look like a pony who'd be up for an all-inclusive, one-of-a-kind adventucation where you get to live the Daring Do experience.
No thanks. Did that already. This is the awesomest thing ever!
Now this is something that only a true fan can appreciate.
They even put the tiles in the right order.
Good catch. Oh, I'm Quibblepants. Nice to meet you.
Rainbow Dash. Nice costume.
You too.
Thanks. The hard part was figuring out the right number of arrow holes.
Because on page 84 of Sapphire Stone, it describes her dodging a, quote, score of arrows shooting forth from holes in the very walls, unquote. But then, on page 107, Daring Do says she, quote, barely made it past the trap's barrage of arrows, unquote. But clearly, Daring Do is embellishing, and the correct number of arrows is 20! Oh.
So glad I ran into you. And even though I knew the convention would be totally awesome, it's more fun when you're with someone who really knows Daring Do.
I know what you mean. It's so hard to find a pony who really gets it.
That's weird. We've only done stuff from the first trilogy. After lunch, we should probably start working our way back through the other books.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There are no other books.
Of course there are. Daring Do and the Trek of the Terrifying Towers, Daring Do and the Many Faces of...
Please don't. Just don't even mention the titles. I'm not saying those books don't exist. I'm saying that I refuse to acknowledge them.
Why?
Because they're horrible! I mean, there isn't a single thing after Ring of Destiny that is even remotely in the realm of the possible.
What? I know for a fact that everything in every one of those books is 100% possible.
And how could you possibly know that?
I just do.
Well, that's a compelling argument.
Why would you even come to this convention if you hate Daring Do so much?
I don't hate Daring Do. The first series was smart and cool and an amazing nod to old-time serialized adventure books that somehow manages to be self-reflexive and ironic while at the same time celebrating the art form without a hint of cynicism. Which is why I came here to ask A.K. Yearling, muzzle to muzzle, why she sold out and dumbed down the rest of her books and into just a series of impossible action sequences.
Okay, now I know you're crazy. A.K. Yearling is awesome, and every Daring Do book that comes out is better than the last.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but I could never be friends with some pony who's willing to believe impossible stuff is possible as long as Daring Do does it.
That's okay, because I could never be friends with some pony who's so focused on things being possible that he's willing to turn his back on the coolest hero of all time.
Fine.
Fine. Look, just tell A.K. Yearling that Rainbow Dash is here, and I need her help to convince a know-it-all pony that everything Daring Do's ever done actually happened.
Rainbow Dash?
A.K.! I've got to talk to you. It's an emergency.
Not here. Now tell me, what's going on? Is it Caballeron? Did you see him?
What? No. But there is a pony downstairs who thinks everything you've written after the first trilogy is totally unrealistic and terrible. And I need you to help me prove to him that it's all totally possible.
I've got bigger problems on my hoofs than dissatisfied fan ponies. Whoa, the amulet of Kulikon, and Caballeron wants it. But the amulet's only a key. The real treasure is hidden in a lost temple, the seven-sided chest of Chico Mazdoc. Caballeron wants to sell it to the highest bidder, of course, which is why I need to find it first.
Yes! Sounds like another awesome Daring Do adventure! But what are you doing here?
Since I haven't found the temple yet, it's the safest place for me and the amulet. It's crawling with security, and if I get into trouble, I can just blend in with all the Daring Do cosplayers.
How can I help?
Just keep your eyes out for anything suspicious.
Got it. Does a pony who only likes your first trilogy qualify as suspicious? Just checking.
I find all this fanfare around my archenemy disturbing. I mean, where is the booth for Caballero? I do not see the likeness. Come, let us find Daring Do and the amulet of Kulikon. I don't want to spend any more time in this place than I have to.
Well, if it isn't the pony who knows impossible things can happen, because she just does.
Ugh. Sorry, Quibble. I've got more important things to do than argue with a pony who thinks awesome means unrealistic.
No, wait! I want to hear more about how you're 100% sure that in Curse of the Jungle Queen, Daring Do could survive a 60-story drop from the top of a waterfall after sustaining a broken wing in a Category 6 rapid.
Ugh. Obviously, her wing wasn't broken. Caballeron.
See, now that's a great character. Solid backstory, good motivations.
No. Caballeron is right there.
Of course he is. He's also over there, over there, over there, and over there. Where are you going? And we're out here because...
Daring Do told me that Caballeron came to this convention to steal the amulet of Kulikon, and I just saw him and his hench ponies come this way.
Okay, I'm gonna head back inside. There's just a little too much crazy out here for the both of us.
Hubris.
I do not know what Daring Do is playing at, but if she told you two fan ponies of my plan to steal the amulet, you must work for her.
Caballeron! Ha! What do you have to say now, Quibble?
This was your plan to prove the Daring Do books are realistic? You bought a Daring Do experience adventucation. Really?
What? No! Oh, look around us! Pinch ponies, Caballeron, the jungle it took forever to get to. This is the real deal!
Right. We're actually being held captive by Caballeron. Please, this guy's accent is all over the place. No offense. So what's the setup here? You've kidnapped us and taken us to the middle of nowhere because...
The temple of Chico Mostok is somewhere in this jungle. When I find it, the seven-sided chest is as good as mine.
Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris.
I just need the amulet of Kulakon to unlock it.
Uh-huh. And Daring Do has the amulet, so you came up with this overcomplicated plot to lure her into the jungle and exchange it for us.
I wouldn't call it overcomplicated, but yes.
Okay, we're done here. Great work. Seriously, very believable. Listen, pal, you can keep her money, but I'm not
Going anywhere. You may not approve of my plan, but I'm the mastermind here.
Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris.
debatable.
I was blinded by my hubris.
And I say, you will remain here until Daring Do comes to rescue you.
Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris.
And if she wants you back in one piece, she will give me the amulet.
Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris.
Tie them up!
Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris.
The Griffin's lock!
You know of it. Further proof that you are an agent of Daring Do.
Or an avid reader.
And now, I will continue my search for the temple. Don't go anywhere.
Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris. Hubris. I was blinded by my hubris.